Well, hello there, and welcome back to another Octopath Traveler's video. Last time we recruited Alphen and we went off into the path of Rio, and we found the blotched viper that bit our friend's sister, and of course we were able to save her. And by following our dreams, we really want to become a traveling apothecary, because a traveling apothecary once saved Alphen's life, and so now Alphen wants to do the same. And yeah, anyways, that is where the journey is at now. Now that we have Alphen on our side, we're gonna go ahead and finish exploring Clearbrook here. Of course we have Tressa with Purchase, we have Old Beard with Challenge, Primrose with Allure, and now we have Alphen with Inquire. Now Inquire is a new skill that we learned, or that we have now, and with this we are able to basically just look into people and see what they are. We get their age, which I guess really isn't that important, and then we get details. So we have a scholar here who's 56. According to my research, the snake inhabiting the cave of Rio, be they large or small, can be lopped in two with a few solid swings of an axe. Nasty froggens that roam the roads will not go down so easily. So as long as one has the means to freeze the damnable things, one should muddle through somehow. So basically, the reason why you'd want to inquire is so that you can get knowledge. As you see there, he basically told us that the blotched viper would be weak to axe, and he basically also told us that the frogs are weak to ice. So basically, inquire is just that. You just get information. Looks like we can purchase an iron vest from this guy, which I don't really want. It's good armor, but it's kind of expensive right now. And right now, I want to save my money for other stuff. We have this person, Meryl. Nice day, isn't it? My name is Meryl. Say, would you mind lending me an ear? Something's happened that I can't tell anyone else about. You see, I found a bottle floating in the river. Odd thing is there's a letter inside. Want to know what it said? To my Meryl. I loved you dearly, but had no choice but to put you in the care of another. I hope that you found happiness wherever life has taken you. From far away, your mother. But I have parents right here in Clearbrook. I want to ask them about this, but I'm scared what they'll tell me. Interesting. So, this person, Meryl, actually found a bottle that talked about her. Isn't that crazy? And now she wants to approach her parents. We can inquire here, and then we see that Meryl is age 20, a resident of Clearbrook, who enjoys everything about her home, from the quiet river and warm sunshine to its kind-hearted people. And here we can see we got a hidden item, so you glean new information, a hidden item. So one thing that you can do when you inquire with people is that you can get an item that appears that doesn't appear before. And I see there's a question mark on the bottom of my mini map, and we see that there's a question mark here, and you can see that there's a glowing item. We can examine and we get olive bloom. So yes, when you inquire people, you can also get items. I'll buy this. Elderly woman's possession. Inquire. Age 65, elderly woman. This old woman was carried to Clearbrook by the whim of fate, much like the waters of the river she watches over. Perhaps she hopes that in time it will cleanse her of a lifespan of sin, of banditry, of murder, or worse. Or perhaps she seeks only to live out her days in quiet damnation. Again, information gleaned like a hidden item, which is right here. We got essence of plum from that. So yeah, also, now that I have inquire, I can inquire everybody from Sunshade, from Cobblestone and from Ripple-Tide. However, I'm not going to do that in this episode because I have a lot of things I want to do. And that's not something I want to do this episode. I'll save that for later.
Hello?
Meryl's mother here. Oh, hello there. Have you seen my daughter Meryl? Have you seen my daughter Meryl around by any chance? Interesting. She has a protective earring, which raises physical defense and elemental defense by 10. I'm actually gonna buy that because I can use some accessories. Maybe on Primrose. We can inquire with her. A loving mother who cares about her daughter more than anything else in the world. She is always there to encourage Meryl whenever she loses heart. Again, a hidden item. Usually I inquire everybody and then collect all the hidden items. I got an Alder Ward from her.
Hey.
Zeph, I haven't been talking to these people, Zeph. I use my skill as apothecary to keep the people in Clipper hale and healthy. We can purchase from him a bunch of these items. Mild medical component of large volume. Potent medical component of small volume. These are good because these are AoE, but it's small AoE. Just good, I like those. We inquire to him. He is Zeph, age 21, a young apothecary of Clearbrook. Zeph lost his parents to the Great Pestilence in an early age, and thereafter had to care for his sister, Nina, by herself. As she is his sole surviving family, he feels this responsibility keenly, and has resolved to place her welfare above his own. Again, we get a hidden item from him, but also we can see that we can challenge him, which I will do, because again, if there's a person in front of a house, you can challenge them. He is 4-star though, so it might be a bit difficult. Looks like he is weak to sword, which is good. He used Concord Poison, which did not poison me, luckily. We use a sword attack again. Concord Freezing Agent. 229 damage. We can go ahead and sword him. With this, I think I am going to abide, so I can raise my attack. Just so I can do more damage. We're gonna hit him. We're gonna hit him again. We're gonna take one more hit in here. Freezing Agent. We're gonna do 223. We're gonna hit him. And then now we are going to full boost with cross strike because it's with the sword. That's 1,718 damage. That's a lot of damage. The attacks here. I might die in the next hit if I don't heal, so I'm going to heal. I wanted to play it safe. If I don't kill him in the next hit, I need to do that. Concord Poison, again, not poison, luckily. We hit him once. We'll hit him 2 times here, breaking his shield. We can go ahead and use a double boost on cross strike, doing 1,276 damage. And there we go. We beat Zeph, get some XP, some JP, and he is down. And now we can go in and talk to his sister.
Listen, will you?
My brother really likes flowers, especially the water blooms that grow in the caves. From her, we can purchase a bunch of essence. Essence are the items that we can use with Concord, with Alfred. We can also inquire with her. 12. After the Great Depression claimed her parents at an early age, this young girl was raised by her elder brother Zeph, whom she loves and adores. She hopes that one day she will repay his kindness, for which she feels terribly indebted. There we go. Sometimes you battle them and there isn't much stuff in here, but you know, it is how it is, right? Anyways, we are going to heal old Beric here. And continue on exploring. Oh yeah, and when you knock them out, you cannot trade with them or inquire with them. So it's good to do that first. Gretas, I tell ya, everyone in the village is a real piece of work. Alfred always gives me fish that he catches from the river, but he saves the biggest one for himself, of course. If it weren't for Zeph, we'd be coughing our lungs out every day, and I don't think he lets us forget that for a second. And there's Meryl. Would it kill her to acknowledge me from time to time? Just the other day, I gave her some flowers, but she just mumbled thank you and kept staring off in the distance. I swear, it's like her mind is somewhere else. Inquiring with him, we can see he's 21, a spirited and sociable young resident at Clearbrook, despite his perennial frown and endless string of complaints about his fellow villagers. It is no secret that, in truth, he cares quite deeply about one and all. We get another hidden item from him. Lonely grandchild. My granddad is traveling from far away to visit me. He promised to bring me gifts aplenty. I can't wait to see him. Lonely grandchild possessions. Again, I guess these are super cheap, so I might as well just buy them. You saw that I get a discount. So, haggling successful. So sometimes with chests, again, the higher level, you can haggle, which basically reduces it by that much. So some of those got reduced by 1. Inquire. Some time ago, this young boy received word that his grandfather would be coming to Clearbrook to see him. Even now, he waits with bated breath for the elderly man to arrive, and to hear his tales of the road that the boy was so thoughtfully enjoyed. I think I read something wrong there. See, a resistant nut. Interesting. I think that permanently raises defense right there. Purchase. It looks like this person has a saucy prawn. A perfect bait for Plowder. Mag the Cook. So I bought that from Mag the Cook. This culinarian used only the finest local fish to make samples fare that is beloved by all. Every day, people flock to his establishment to enjoy what some have called the true taste of Clearbrook. Well met, traveler. Is your belly empty after your journey? Then fill it with one of my delectable dishes. You won't be disappointed. Regular patron. Everyone agrees Mag's cooking is the best in town, especially the prawns. They're like nothing you ever tasted at Warren. Even the Plowder loves them. I dropped a bowl by the river the other day, and it turned into a right feeding frenzy. Is the Plowder like birds? You can see that they have more essence. Inquire with them. 28. A devoted connoisseur of Mag's cuisine, who has eaten every dish on the menu. No other fare can seem to satisfy his cravings, and in recent days he has refused to eat at home, much to the chagrin of his family. And here we actually have a different kind of information glean. We got more plentiful provisions. What that means is, the townsmith and armorer have new wares. So that means that they have better stuff. More stuff and better stuff. We got sleepweed there. And if we go to here. Now we can see, they have a lot more stock, right? Kite shield, I don't think we've seen that yet. Raises pretty decent defense. Again, I want to save my money here. And look at this elemental light armor. Look at that. For 16,000, over 100 in elemental defense, 88 in physical defense, and plus 60 and plus 72 in speed. That's pretty crazy, right? So this new stuff. Making our way over here. My grandfather's cough is getting worse, but he still won't give up that pipe of his. You can purchase from this person. I'm good. And you can see the problem with Inquire is that you need to be a certain level to inquire with certain people. You can't inquire with everybody, and you can't even challenge with everybody, and that's the problem. Obviously, you can't allure because You know, they stand in front of the house. That means you can't lure them. But yeah, that's the problem with Inquire, is that you can't inquire with everybody. Alpha needs to be a certain level, of course. We have a chest back here that I never got. Healing Grappe. Angler. Puh, it's an ill-fated time to be a fisher, I tell you. The powder are disappearing from these waters. God only knows why. I think powder is fish, actually. I thought it was bird, but no, now I think it's fish. How can I feed my kin if my nets come up empty? It looks like we can give this guy saucy ponds so that he can fish, I suppose. Ah, it's you, the traveler. What's this? Mary grip, but this tastes like heaven. So did you bring me this fine fare to keep up my strength? Because... No, you say? But why? You don't say. The pirates are a god for these prawns? Then if I use them as bait, I might be able to fill my nets again. Just a waste of fine cookery, I concede. Or concrete, I don't know. But need must, as they say, and what my family needs is a plounder. Plounder? Is it plounder or pounder? We got a mighty belt from them. We can purchase. Looks like they just have more Concord items. We can inquire with them. 27 angler here. Proud son of Clearbook, this fisherman reads the wind in the water like an enchanted man his letters. Like an educated man his letters. And could bring home a king's bounty every day if he saw fit. Out of love for the river, however, he only takes what he needs and leave what he does not. Interesting. We got a new item. And we got a mighty belt. I'm actually not sure what the mighty belt is. Is it one of these items? Or is it one of these items? Oh, mighty belt is this. Plus 50 physical attack. That is good. I'm gonna give it to yeah, we'll give it to Alberic here. Raises physical attack by 50. That's a pretty good number to raise by. Here we have Essence of Pomegranate, which is good for concording BP. And then this person.
Why, hi.
Welcome to Clearbook. There's a waters are pure and still. Selling a steel axe, not for sale, however. And then inquire with them. 24. The strongest woman in the village. In fact, a fact in which she takes tremendously pride. Word of her physical prowess has spread far and wide, inviting invitations of marriage from equally formidable men. However, the only invitations she cares to entertain from challengers seeking to test their might against hers. Discount at the end, so yeah, you can inquire and then you can make the inns cheaper. Interesting. I'm actually not exactly sure how to do this quest. I can't allure her. I want to ask you this, but I'm scared. I want to ask them about this, but I'm scared of what they'll tell me. Then we have this person, which is the mom. Oh, hello there. Have you seen my daughter? Is Mel around by any chance? Maybe we can allure her. Looks like the chance of success is 96. Attempt to lure this person? Your reputation will suffer if you fail. Admit it now. Wouldn't you care to spend a little more time with me? Your dances are quite lovely, my dear. Pray come hither. Now that we have Meryl's mom, we can go and try to talk. Hear what they'll tell me. It looks like, no, it doesn't really work, huh? We'll part ways because I don't really need a person to follow me. Yeah, I don't remember how to do that challenge. I suppose I'll leave it at that then. Yeah, I don't know exactly how to do that quest. That side quest. But I guess we will just continue exploring West Clearbrook Traverse. I want to go to Therion, Boulder Fall, today. You can see the danger level is at 12. So yeah, I guess we'll make our way to Boulder Fall, which is this direction. You can see the background changing. It's getting a little bit more orange.
Ready or not, here I come.
Running into
I'm ready.
these enemies. Probably gonna fast forward this. I don't think I'm gonna discover any new weaknesses or anything.
Bring your shade. Try again.
A lot of levels actually here. Tressa, Primrose, and Alberic all grew levels. I don't know if there's a chest down here. We're gonna, of course, go ahead and get this chest here. Odds and ends, interesting. Odds or ends is an item that you can sell, I believe, for money. If we go down, odds and ends sells for a modest price. Yep. Making our way up here, we can go ahead. Encounter more enemies. We can see that we have 4 enemies this time, which is a lot of enemies, right? So yeah, the difficulty is definitely getting ramped here. But these enemies are easy because again we already know all the weaknesses, and I'm pretty strong. So yeah, can probably kill all these guys in 2 turns anyways. We do spear here. We can do axe. Yeah, having 4 characters is a lot more easy to win these battles because we have a lot of actions to do. And yeah, as you see, Alberic just did almost 1,000 damage on everything. So Alphen also grew a level, got 2 Essence of Pomegranate, so we shouldn't be afraid to go ahead and make some BP with Concord. Anyway, South Boulder Fall Pass. Making our way, and yes, oh dude, I love the music of this place. Yeah, like that? I like that. Chest here, we have Healing Grape again. Probably gonna encounter new enemies. And as you see there is a cat, which is super good because again, if you kill the cat, you can get 1,000 XP. So I'm honestly gonna go ahead and use another Soulstone medium here. Again, it's kind of a waste because again these items currently are pretty limited, but that's 1,000 XP.
Like that?
And as you see, it did 1,100 damage on everything, but this bird looks like this was able to survive. A great condor here. Looks like they are weak to spear. Axe them a question. Gonna spear them, I suppose. Breaking is good because if I break their shield, that means that I'm able to get the bonus XP, like a bonus 100 XP. So that's good. And as you see here, yeah, Alphen grew a bunch of levels. Tressa, Alberic, and Primrose grew 2 levels. So yeah, I think it was worth it. Generally speaking, I don't use those soul stones in boss fights that often. I don't know, I just don't like using them in boss fights. I've never used them in boss fights. So generally speaking, having a purpose for those soul stones, i.e. using them to get XP, is fine in my opinion. We saw these enemies before, I believe, but I killed them all in 1 hit. They are Cliff Birdian, number 3.
Nighthawk, bring your shade.
We can use Night. We see that number 3 is actually weak to dark, while the Cliff Birdian number 1 are not. We can use Trade Tempest here. Looks like nobody's weak to wind. That's a surprise, to be honest. Physical boost, spin attack. It's AoE, but it doesn't do a lot of damage. Level slash actually killed those Cliff Birdian 1. Looks like they are not weak to axe. Let's see if they are weak to ice. They are not weak to ice. Radiant Fist does a little bit of damage, but we have a dagger here. Looks like they are weak to dagger. Let's see if they're weak to pole arm. They are weak to pole arm. Very nice. Yeah, as you see here, yeah, just gaining a bunch of levels from those cats. You just start steamrolling. Right now I'm definitely over leveled because I've encountered 2 cats, which are very rare. Because again, they don't want you getting a bunch of XP. And they're supposed to be, in theory, they're supposed to be hard to kill, but because I have those soul stones, they're a lot easier to manage. You can try to. Nah, I'm just gonna go ahead and use Nido here, because I should be able to kill this thing in 2 turns. I'm just gonna boost with Oberic here and use level slash. Get killing those Birdian ones. We can use spear here. We can go ahead and use. Did I already try ice? I must have already tried ice on that guy. And there we go. Yep, just getting super powerful from all those XP we get. Going down here, just exploring a little bit here. Oh, my feet. Is numb pins and needles on my feet. Here we actually have a few new enemies. We have Birdian 2, Clip Birdian 2, Laughing Hyena, and then some hatchlings. Of course, gonna start off with some AoE. Looks like none of them are weak to dark. Looks like none of them are weak to wind. And it looks like, oh, okay, the Birdian 2 died in 1 hit. And it looks like these guys are weak to sword. Let's see if the hyena is weak to axe. The hyena is weak to axe, but it died. Hatchling is gonna go ahead and do that. Let's see if they're weak to dagger. They are not weak to dagger. I'm honestly just gonna level slash again, just to kill them. And yeah, there we go. I don't want Tressa to do her turn, because if she does her turn, she's gonna get poisoned. That's gonna hurt her. How is JP looking? Haven't even checked my JP. Can't learn. Can learn. With Primrose, we can learn Peacock Strut. Nah, let's do Panther Dance, increasing an ally's speed for 2 turns. Now she has Eye for an Eye. I really like this move. I really like this support skill. So, gain a 50% chance of counterattacking after being targeted by a physical attack. So now if Primrose gets hit with a normal attack, she has a 50% chance of counterattacking, usually with a dagger. She counterattacks with a dagger, and so basically it means that she does an extra dagger attack 50% of the time she gets hit. Very cool, right? I think I can honestly just like boost AoE these guys, and I can probably eliminate all of them in 1 turn here. Yeah, that's a lot of damage. I am using a lot of SP, but it doesn't really matter that much. No, it looks like I can't beat these guys in 1 turn. Unfortunately. Pretty close though. Oh, it looks like they are weak to axe. And it looks like they are weak to pole arm as well. There you go. Yeah, just getting a bunch of XP. It's not hard to level up in this game. That being said, the level up is it does scale exponentially. So obviously leveling up is going to be easy now. Leveling up later is going to be a lot more difficult. Again, we got these same enemies. Just an old beer growing level there. As you can see down here, it's a long path. So we have Carrion Caves. I'm not going to explore Carrion Caves just yet, but just know it's there. And it takes a long time to get here. You have to go through like this long path. So, yeah, I don't mind like battling enemies because again I like gaining XP. I like being overleveled. If you've seen my Pokemon playthrough, you'll understand I like being overleveled. But anyways, we actually have a new enemy here. We have a Eggling, not a Hatchling, but an Eggling. They only have one shield point though, so yep. Again, probably weak to Axe. Looks like they are weak to Axe. And it looks like they also have low HP, which is there we go. The last birdie in here is just gonna get demolished by my old Barrack, which has such high physical attack right now. Yeah, but we'll make our way to, I guess now we can actually make our way to, what's that place called again? Cliff? Boulderfall. I don't know why I'm thinking Cliff. Boulderfall. I'll make our way. After running into a bunch more enemies, of course. Going now to cross this bridge, we can go up here. Probably gonna run into one more enemy. Yep, called it.
This is a good day for battle. Time to close up shop.
I guess I never read that sign below. Yeah, of course, to the left. To the left there is an area here that goes to Quarry Crest, but of course the danger level is honestly the danger level probably isn't that high because again, like I said, I've battled 2 cats, so my XP is pretty inflated right now. My levels are pretty inflated, so we can probably go to Tressa's chapter 2 story right now and be fine. But again, I just want to discover I just want to recruit, I guess, all my characters. Yeah, there's a little path back here. Is there not? Nope, there is not. And look for these secrets that don't even exist. Let me see if there's a chest over here. We can also see that there's a chest all the way to our right. But of course we have to cross a bridge for that.
Try again.
I've actually been using Primrose a lot. So we're gonna refill her SP. Keep going forward. We can see that there's a chest all the way up there. Now as you see, we can take a little path back here and get it. Oh, that's super bright. And then we go down here, go back around. More enemies, of course.
Time to close up shop.
I think Alphen now I can learn. Yeah, we can learn another skill. We can do amputation, which unleashes an axe attack on a single foe. Vivify, which restores a single incapacitated ally. Or last stand. Attack all foes with an axe, dealing damage inversely proportional to current HP. I'm probably just gonna go with actually last stand. I've never used last stand before, but it is an AoE axe move, so maybe I should have it. And Helen Hardy increases maximum HP by 500. So there we go. We have a support skill that raises Alphen's HP by 500. And as you see, Alphen almost has the same amount of HP as Ulfric now. Pretty tanky now. Alphen's pretty tanky. Boulderfall is to our east. We see South Boulderfall Pass. 2 clear books to our south. And of course there's also something north, as you see on the mini-map down there.
Let us fight with honor. Here we go.
I guess we can go ahead and try our last stand here. Inversely proportionate to my current health. So obviously I have not a lot of health left. Or I have like 500 less health. You see, Last Stand actually broke all the shields. Wow, and did 200 damage on everything. I'm pretty impressed by that. That's pretty good. It does cost a lot of SP though, 16. But someone like Alphen, you don't really need to use SP that often, because he Concord is of course his biggest strength. Yep. In this sign here we can see Soarki is north. So you see Soarki, you can assume that that's something to do with Han's area. Yeah, Soarki in the woodlands. But of course that's not where we're after today. We're after Boulder Fall. Of course, run into more enemies.
With each battle, I grow stronger.
These fights are getting shorter and shorter because, oh my god, they're so powerful. Healing grape from that chest, and now I believe probably one more encounter with enemies before we reach Boulder Fall. No, we reached it. So here we go, Boulder Fall. You can see that there's not an inn right away. Of course, I don't want to talk to these people yet. Like I said, we'll talk to the people after we've done Therion's little journey here. But yeah, thank you so much for watching. We reached Boulder Fall. Next time, we are going to talk to Therion and see what he is up to, what his little story is gonna be about. So yeah, thank you for watching. Long episode, but yeah, there's a lot of inquiring. Now there's gonna be a lot more reading in these episodes where I have a break from story. But yeah, thank you for watching. Oh, by the way, rocking music here. We're gonna be hearing a lot more of this Boulder Fall music next episode, which I'm super excited for because this music is pretty good.